here.
Yeah.
So,
now that was the power of editing.
I should start one of these. Blue is purple. So by process of elimination, purple should be blue.
Okay.
We should do one where it just sounds like we were in the middle of a conversation when I hit the button.
What?
And that's when the tigers showed up. Hi guys, we're here with playing more Lobotomy Corp.
No. It starts with you know. So
fuck Snow White got out.
So after I evaded the tiger, I finally got my hands on the terribly cursed emerald, and then then the game really started in earnest.
But only like 5 people are gonna get that joke.
Dr. Langeskov was not what I expected.
I mean, that part's true.
Yeah.
Where are you? Wait.
So, we spent the last video talking about the Brave Exodus convention you visited.
Yeah.
So, I was going to ask you, because I have... Okay, wait. So real quick, just red and white are opposite, and blue and purple is opposite. So this is an easy round to remember.
Am I not healing? This guy's not recovering his sanity for some reason. Oh, there's red. But who does? I have one guy who's gone insane for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Huh.
But he doesn't seem to be taking my sanity bullets.
The bullets not working?
Yeah, they don't seem to be working.
But the weapon, we figured out that the weapon attacking him works, right?
Right, I'm just not sure why my bullets aren't helping. They should be. And
well,
these...
it must go away in gradually. So like maybe bullets stop working. Like over time, healing stops, then bullets stop, then weapons stop, or something like that.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's better. It's better than candy.
If nothing works, just execute him.
I don't want to execute him. Also, he has the unfortunate fate of being Red Riding Hood's victim.
Oh, I see.
Don't break out the shoes.
Wow, she's having a hard time hurting him.
Come on, Ashley, you dumb piece of crap.
Okay, you can heal her health, so you should be able to heal the...
Yeah, what the hell? Why does that...
The sanity didn't work?
Yeah, the sanity's not working for some reason.
Okay, I guess it goes away in more gradated steps than...
Maybe?
I theorized. You know, it must be sanity stops working, then, you know, over time, then blah, then sanity, then... attack it.
Yeah. Well, I have the white squad there.
Oh, but red's blocking the white damage from hitting...
You
From hitting,
You dumbass.
hitting Ashley, it's hitting red. But it looks like your overtime healing is working, though, because the sanity is going up slowly.
Something is... Damn it, I can't get them to walk past them. Just everybody kill the fucking red bitch.
Yeah. What's the range on those bubbles?
That much, apparently.
It it doesn't look like it's hitting, but I guess it is. Yeah, you seem to be getting the overtime healing, because the sanity's higher, right?
I guess. I don't know why the bullets didn't work. I mean, they've worked in the past.
It could be that healing is this... Whoa.
There's nowhere for you to go, asshole!
It could be that healing is disabled in an arbitrary order, I guess.
Things.
Yeah. Anyway, I was going to ask you, because we spent the last video telling the story of your convention adventure.
He broke the scarecrow, and now we have the same problem!
Oh, there you go. Now they can hit him. Okay, it's going to be... Wait.
There.
Yeah, back.
Now we're fine.
We're back.
Get back in your cage. Of death.
So yeah, you were telling the story of your adventure at the convention, and I was going to ask you...
Jesus. Alright. Oh, okay. I had him work on Teresa, and I forgot that you have to make them stop working on Teresa. Otherwise they go insane.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was okay. That was my P. Sorry, so what were you saying?
No. So you were talking about the convention, and I was going to ask you if they had mentioned anything, because I just found out this reading an article this week during the week. But did they say anything about Katy Perry? I was gonna get to that. So because the convention itself was kind of lame on day one, because they weren't gonna even how do I get red? Red and white are flipped, I think. Wait, let me double check. Don't do it. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, red and white are flipped,
and blue and purple are
flipped.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do white, so I'll do blue to get me purple. Yeah. So I decided me and like everyone else in my group decided that we weren't going to go back, except for one of my friends wanted to go back. I think he was in here from he had come in from out of town.
Okay.
So he went back, and yeah, that second day, fucking Katy Perry was at the convention.
Yeah,
because they were announcing a collaboration with Katy Perry, and she showed up.
Move over, Ariana Grande.
I'm like, they couldn't afford to get like at least one more room, but they could afford fucking Katy Perry.
That's why.
That's where all the money went. That's what I say.
Yeah. Katy Perry was their budget.
I really think that's what happened.
Yeah.
And I don't really get the logic in these collabs. Like, I don't care. There are people who get so angry that Square Enix would dare to besmirch the Final Fantasy name by letting, fucking pop singers, into their games.
And the thing is, I don't get it, because every time there's a weird collaboration with Monster Hunter, I love it. Like, I love all the crossover.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, like, it gets people talking about the game. Like, I tell my sisters who don't know anything about Final Fantasy, but do know who Ariana Grande is and Katy Perry, like, hey, so I went to a convention for that Final Fantasy game I play, and Katy Perry's going to be in the game. They're like, what?
Yeah.
And, when we have a conversation. That doesn't make them want to play the game, but,
right.
Some people it might. But yeah, that was a bit of weirdness I had almost forgotten about. So yeah.
Freaking but yeah, like speaking of collabs, did you hear that there's gonna be a Witcher Monster Hunter collab?
What?
Yeah, and Geralt is apparently gonna be in the game for the collab.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, there's a trailer and everything. Like, if you whoever is interested, you just go to YouTube and put Monster Hunter, like, Geralt. What is it? Geralt something?
It's Geralt of Rivia.
Rivia.
I believe it's Rivia. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a trailer of Geralt going, and my name is Geralt of Rivia, and what does he say? Something about hunting monsters is something I'm accustomed to.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, that's awesome. I'm down for that. Although I'm gonna be sad when his weapon turns out to be like third tier garbage.
But freaking Dante's Charge Blade is so awesome.
I know, and I still have to download that mod that lets me use the skin without using the actual.
I use it even though it's not optimal, just because I love the energy shield and the fact that it's Dante's.
But then you're a scrub, Evan.
It's so cool.
Do you want to be a scrub?
I mean, look, if I wanted my E-Ping to be the largest, I would just go.
You'd be playing Charge Blade for one thing.
I don't know. I feel like I would just go.
All of the cool kids play Charge Blade.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I play Charge Blade, not because I want to, but because I am a cool kid, and it is my obligation. Noblesse oblige.
Oh, okay.
Requires me to.
Yeah, I mean, if I was going for max E-Ping factor, I would go like what is it? So, like, those heavy bowgun builds are always the most optimized things ever for speedrunning. And, or, I don't know, just go dual blades and, like, ham it up all over the goddamn place.
Oh, aside from the Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Hang on. Is it just the one meltdown? Oh, here, okay. Der Freischwitz's, or Schadenfreude is melting down. So it looks like it's just those two. I gotta check to see if the things got shuffled. Because they don't always get shuffled.
Oh, okay, we doing, is it a new...
Yeah, so I'm trying red.
Let's...
Red is white. That's what it was before, right?
Yeah, red was white before.
Alright, I'm gonna take a gamble.
So you think it's... Yeah, it's probably...
It probably hasn't changed.
I mean, do this, and then I'll be able to confirm it. So you're picking blue?
I'm picking purple to get blue.
Let's see. But not C for two of them.
I'm gonna pause it immediately. Yep.
Okay, so it looks like it's the same.
Yeah, they haven't changed. So the other cool thing about... The other cool thing about the convention was, I believe both nights, I only went to the one, but I believe both nights they had a live performance by, like an orchestra, called The Orders, because The Orders are a group of guys from the game.
Okay.
So presumably they're fans, who did, like, live orchestral, renditions of Brave Exvius music. And for its faults, Brave Exvius has fucking fantastic music.
Okay.
So it was really cool to get to listen to that live. And I'm looking at Sean. Now I am filled with Schadenfreude. I don't think that's really romantically proper, but whatever. So yeah. So I mean, like, it was fun. I got my special. Oh man, fucking the special character. So they made a big deal about, like, they made it look they made it look like they were being really hard on how they were going to distribute her, because I mean, of course, you know, when people can't go to these things, you know, their response is going to be to try to find someone who can go and, you know, get the thing for them.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So the Gumi made you register for the event. You had to put down your player ID and your, like, player ID number, and you had to. They mentioned that when you actually checked in to the event, you were gonna have to show, like, a photo ID. You know, so it sounded like they were just gonna do, like, a direct transfer, like right then and there or something.
Yeah.
But it turned out that once you got through all that rigmarole, they just went, okay, here you go, and they just gave you a card with a QR code on it.
Oh.
So you scan the QR code, it takes you to a little browser. It takes you to a window, like, on your browser, and that says, okay, type in your ID number, and we'll send you the guy.
All right. I mean, I guess after you show your photo ID, you can't, you know, you can't bring someone else's photo ID to get it for them. I mean, can you use the same code multiple times?
No.
Okay.
But what happened was people realized, oh shit, like, you know, oh shit, you don't have to be here at the event, and you don't have to be registered to get the thing.
I can sell the code?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So immediately, those codes went up on eBay. And some of them were going for hundreds of dollars to get this stupid character, who is cool, but, I mean, if you're that serious about the game, you probably have, like, comparable or better things.
Yeah.
And the real sad thing was that the codes have which I'm sure nobody mentioned in the description for the sale, is that all the codes had expiration dates on them. They all expired the day after the convention.
Oh shit.
So anyone who went to the convention was like, man, I sure wish I had a little more money. Like, you know, if they hadn't spent their code, they could have just put it back up for sale and been like, yeah, here's your code. It's all legit. Yeah. And all sales are final. Caveat emptor. And I'm sure people got taken for I'm sure a lot of people took a bath on that.
Yeah.
So, buyer beware. But yeah. So aside from the dumb stuff, I actually did have fun.
Okay.
I just wish that they had I wish they'd given us more of an opportunity to be social with each other. We got to have like one nice conversation with people we didn't know, and it was only because we were just all complaining about how none of us were getting to do anything.
I mean, I guess in hindsight, if you could only go for one day, you should have gone the day that Katy Perry was there.
We didn't know Katy Perry was
there.
there.
Yeah, why wouldn't they? But
they had told us there was going to be a special announcement at like 3 p.m. on Sunday. But I mean, like, you know, like, that doesn't tell you anything. And
yeah,
you would expect like all the cool like info, like the upcoming stuff and like upcoming events and whatnot to be on day one. I mean, like day one had cool stuff.
Yeah.
Day one had like the writers come and do a panel and the artists. Oh, they had this one artist who's apparently been working, like she's been doing pixel art for the series since the original Final Fantasy game.
Oh wow!
So she put up, you know, the original Final Fantasy characters, Fighter and White Mage and Black Mage and all those dudes.
Yeah.
And she was just talking about like how all the tricks they had to do to, you know, to make them with the limited NES color palette.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. And then she also she showed a picture she had drawn herself for the Festa, where I don't know if you've seen it because I don't know if you've played the original Final Fantasy, but there's this kind of iconic shot. Like after you get through the little intro, after you beat the first boss, then you go out into the world proper, and that's preceded by this really neat like big splash screen of like all the heroes like standing on like a mountain, and it's like overlooking like a castle and everything. It's a very iconic scene with where the Final Fantasy theme is playing and everything. I keep bumping the mic. So she redrew that picture, but using the Brave Exvius characters.
Oh, that's really
as an
neat.
homage.
That sounds quite cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I took a picture of it, so I'll show it to you later. But yeah. So there was certainly neat stuff like that.
But it's you know,
there were so many dumb problems.
It's disappointing that you went on the day. You know, all of the value of the convention went into Katy Perry.
Yeah, basically.
So you went on the day. You know, you unintentionally avoided the value of the convention. Well, by going on the first day, it's wonky.
It's not even just that. It's just like I really wanted to. I really enjoyed what little time what few times I was able to, you know, to connect with people I didn't know. And talk about the game I enjoyed. And I wish there was more of that. So it would just bug me that like this is a game. This is a convention for a game. Well, we're not like. Why wouldn't you like, you know, leave space on the attendance badges so they could like write their like player name, for example.
Yeah. And
then like you walk around, you see someone like, oh hey, you're Cloud Siroth 76. Like I borrowed your character and it got me through that one really hard trial. Yeah. Like thanks a lot, man. You know, just like
even the little things.
Little things like that. Yeah. Like
something to actually encourage interaction in any way, shape, or form.
Again, even just like a little lounge. Like, it doesn't have to be anything big. Just a place with a couple of chairs where you could sit down and talk about the game without being disruptive or without having to scream over. Like, I was trying to give our friends like tips about the game, but it was during a panel, so like you know, I felt kind of bad that I was talking during the panel, but I also couldn't get away from the panel.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole convention was in the same room.
I mean, honestly, how hard would it have been to get those? I don't know what you call it, but they're the posts, and then you hang that thick, plastic, you know, cord. You know what I'm talking about? It's not a rope, but it's the real thick
like the velvet rope kind of stuff?
Yeah, but it's like...
Yeah.
They use it in banks, or like in...
Just some kind of designated, like, talking area where you could sit around and talk, and
and even just each section could just have... You know... I mean, each section could just have a little bit of rope around it. So divide it in any way.
Yeah.
It would make... A little organization goes a long way.
And I mean, like, it would have been cool if they had given the attendees like something neat they could do in game. Like, and they put up a raid It wasn't a difficult raid at all. Like, and anybody could participate, even people from home.
Okay.
But it was such a no-brainer boss. Like I could auto attack it to death.
Yeah.
So I mean, you would pull out your phone, you'd spend your 5 raid orbs. I keep bumping the mic. I hope it's not coming out.
That's right.
You spend your 5 orbs really quickly, and you put away your phone for 5 hours.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like it would have been cool if they'd put up like a legitimately hard boss, and then which would encourage like the attendees to talk to each other. Like, oh, so how are you guys doing against that boss? You know, I'm thinking I'm going to set up my character like this. You know, and let us work on that. Why not put up like even if you're going to keep like the piss easy boss, like put up a leaderboard. You know, up on they had screens that were just running like ads and crap. Put up a leaderboard just tracking stuff like number of chains, like most damage done in a single hit, you know, things like that. They already have our player IDs because we had to register, you know, so we could say, oh hey, Jumbawamba 77, you know, is the leading damage dealer. Like, I bet I can beat him, you know, just dumb shit like that, you know, would have made the convention a lot more engaging.
Yeah.
Although on the note of being social, there was this poor guy. I feel so bad for him. When I was in line for the summoner battle, I was with Diana, and so we were chatting, and this guy in front of us would turn around and, you know, and tell us give his 2 cents on occasion. And there was one bit where Diana was like, she had her quest log out. I think my stats might be too low to work on WoWs anymore. She had her quest log out, and he turned around and he was like, oh, you know, there's that one activity we're supposed to do where we're supposed to, you know, find 4 other players and trade info.
Yeah.
And then she was like, yeah, but I mean, I'm probably just going to do that with my friends.
Oh.
And then she turned around immediately and started talking back to me. I was like, Diana.
Yeah.
That's so cold. And she wasn't even trying to stub him.
Right.
Like,
right,
she
right.
had no. I had to when I pointed it out to her afterwards. Like, Diana, I think that guy was hoping to, you know, be social and and trade player info with you. She was like, oh, really? But the poor guy was just crushed. He was there by himself too. He didn't have any friends with him, so that was probably like his one attempt to try and be social.
Oh man.
And she crushed him. And the fact that it's a girl makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Look, I felt so bad for that guy.
Man.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, it was fun overall.
Can't afford foam ropes because spent all money on Katy Perry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping they take this stuff into account for next year, but I'm also afraid that the you know, the bigwigs are just going to go, well, clearly nobody wants to do these conventions, so we're not going to do them anymore.
Right.
Which would be terrible.
Well, I mean, this whole thing, this whole thing was just initially a deviation away from form anyway, right? Because they said we're going to do one big convention instead of our normal little ones.
Yeah, but it also wasn't a very big convention. Although from what it sounds like the conventions last year were even tinier.
Oh, I see.
They were
that's what I mean. Like, if anything, they're not going to stop conventions altogether. They'll just go back to their shittier ones.
Well, either of those would be bad, because I mean, there's a lot of potential. There were so many people there, you know, who clearly wanted to share their enjoyment of the game with other people. There were kids who had dragged their parents down there. There were parents who had dragged their kids down there, and there were parents and kids who had come together.
Yeah.
There was during the cosplay contest, which was pretty neat, even if like half the people all dressed up as the same. No. I see you. No shoes for you. Bad shoes. Bad. What's it called? During the there was an entire family who participated in the cosplay contest.
Yeah.
There was the mom and the dad, who were Cloud and Tifa, and their two tiny children, who were a Moogle and a Chocobo.
That's.
And it was fucking adorable. Like, I don't think they won. This might be a shot in the dark, but I'm relatively certain that the winner of the convention would have been one of the extremely hot chicks dressed up as a Final Fantasy character who does not wear a whole lot.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Like a Terra.
Call me crazy. There actually was a trans Terra, but it was a dude.
Oh, cool. Did he go? Okay, hold on. I'm down with this. If he went the full 9 yards and did just like only a Speedo, body paint the rest of it.
Well, he wore like a skin tight pink like full body suit.
Okay.
So pretty. Did
he do any work on it? Did he paint that and then add stuff to?
He added like fur and stuff to
Esprit?
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so, and I mean, you could see you could see quite a bit. So.
All right. Legit.
There was also a dude dressed as Jecht, and he had the body for it. He was rocking.
Okay.
He was rocking the shirtless look. So yeah. There were some guy cosplayers who had it going on, but there are a lot of girls who were being the popular character, and more power to them. They look great.
Yeah. But I mean, it's
I think I missed my opportunity to. Oh, did I not? Oh, good. Okay. It's been way more than 30 seconds.
It's the same reason why there was that 1 year at AX where everyone was Yoko.
That was the best year.
And now everyone and their mom is 2B.
That's surprising to me. But Yoko year. I think that was that was amazing.
Yeah.
Because I was coming off a terrible breakup that year, and I needed that.
Yeah.
Here we go. There we go. I need someone to return the tree sap because there's a chance, or I need someone to use the tree sap because there's a good chance the person will die.
Oh, that's fair.
So I'm going to use one of the expendable people. Is there anything else melting down? No, there's not. So that was my experience last week, and that's also why we had the kind of messed up upload schedule, because I was being cautiously optimistic about wanting to go back on Sunday. Somebody, okay, I heard a loud noise. I was wondering if that was the sound of my employee like rupturing from the inside.
Alex, I just saw something. I just saw a picture of a thing, and I can guarantee you that you will spend money on this. And I'm going to show you this picture, and then I'm going to tell everyone what I've just shown you. This is, you will...
Challenge accepted.
Yes, no, prepare to fail. Prepare to fail. You like tabletop games. You like board games.
I love board games.
Behold.
Huh. I would need to know what kind of game it is.
I have just shown Alex the Metal Gear Solid board game.
See, I saw the IDW logo on that, and I like that.
Yeah.
Because IDW makes some really fantastic comics. But, I mean, if it's like a super abstract, like, Risk kind of deal, like, no. But, I mean, if it was like, say, like a miniatures game or something, like, then I'd be like, where the fuck is my wallet?
Let me see. So... Wow, okay, so hang on. So the details of the game are going to be revealed at 2019 E3.
Oh, no.
However...
Go faster. I did not see the spoilers. No, I can't tell if I made that or not.
The details of the game are going to be revealed at 2019 E3, and the game is going to feature...
Motherfucker. I keep getting schadenfreude.
Oh, looking at... The game is going to feature beloved characters such as Solid Snake.
Gotcha.
Meryl Silverberg, Otacon,
of course,
and Cyborg Ninja.
Did they not want to spoil that it was Gray Fox? Or did they not care? Because fucking everybody just calls him Gray Fox nowadays.
And the creators of the game say that it will have a, quote, dynamic AI system.
Despite the fact that it is a board game.
Yes.
Look, if I can't play as Liquid, I don't give a shit.
You got Cyborg Ninja, Alex.
It's not Liquid. I need to play as Cam Clark.
Anyway, so yeah.
I can't get my Metal Gear boner on if I'm not playing as Cam Clark.
So yeah, that is a thing. And I mean,
DW.
I didn't mention this before when I sent you the picture originally, but much before this, I sent you a board game I saw that currently exists of the Dragon Ball Z Cell Games board game.
Did you send me that?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Did I not? I sent it to you.
I don't think you did.
Bro. Hold on. But yeah, there is a Dragon Ball Z Perfect Cell board. I have to scroll for a while because of all the fake memes that you send me.
Unlimited essay works.
Yeah, I loved Unlimited essay works.
That was the best.
That made me laugh.
Did you mean Bane?
Oh. Speaking of stuff you sent me, I sent Spiders Man to my friend who has a fear of spiders to see what she would just say. And she just texted me back an emoji of a frightened pumpkin.
I also sent Spiders Man to my friend who is afraid of spiders. And her response was something to the effect of, Spider-Man has become the greatest villain.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, I had to get a new phone. I don't have the picture on here. But no, rest assured, there is indeed a Dragon Ball Z Cell Games board game.
Huh.
And in my mind, I was trying to decide which one I like better, Metal Gear Solid or the Cell games.
I mean, do you mean like as a concept?
No, I mean like which I'm just trying to imagine.
That's what I mean. Like, do you just
how
like
the games? Like, which one would be more fun?
That's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
Is it like which one is more amusing to you?
Because on the one hand, I would love to throw a card down on the table and yell out the attack name, anime style, like they do in like special beam cannon, and throw that shit on the table.
Uh-huh.
But on the other hand, I feel like a Metal Gear board game would have a lot more, perhaps playable bits where I would go, that's the thing. Like if I played Cardboard Box and it gave me a stealth rating,
yeah,
or stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm imagining those games in my mind, despite knowing nothing about them, and trying to decide which one I think is more fun.
I feel like the Metal Gear game has the potential to have more like, I know that thing.
Yeah.
Like in it.
Well, I mean, possibly, but just think of Dragon Ball. Think of those DBZ fanatics who would just play the Kamehameha and just cross their arms because in their mind, that Kamehameha has beaten everything. No matter, despite the rules of the game don't matter. They just won.
The Kamehameha never beats anything.
Yeah,
though.
and if you and if you try to argue with them that no, see, it doesn't work because you played this card, they're just gonna be like, no, Super Saiyan 2 Kamehameha, like you're done.
But again, the Kamehameha, the Kamehameha is always used to show just how strong the bad guy is.
Look, we know this, but the TV
they're like, oh no, not even the Kamehameha worked. Just like all the other times it didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. So
Also, just all like the Dragon Ball Z like card games and whatnot I've seen, like they never engage with the media beyond like, hey, look, here's that screen cap where that from that one time when a character did a thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I would trust Metal Gear to be a bit more fun in that respect. And I mean, like, of course, like they would have fucking calorie mates and
yeah,
and cardboard boxes and shit.
I mean, in any case, I'm expecting you to let me know when you've purchased it, and you can tell me.
Given that I have bought like 3 board games and I've not had the opportunity to have people over to play them, like you're going to be waiting a while.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm still waiting on getting on finding a night when I can have people play the Dungeons and Dragons like cooperative card game.
There's one that exists?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh no, Red Fixer killed my magical girl man.
No.
And I'm still waiting for a night when I can get people together to play the Fallout board game. Well, not Fallout board game, the Fallout miniatures game. Which is both like a scenario-based board game kind of dealy, and you can also play it as a straight-up war game.
Huh.
I bought a shitload of stuff for that.
Oh yeah, I remember you were showing me all the stuff you're gonna get for your package deal.
Yeah, I've got it all sitting in my closet. I just haven't been able to have people over to come play it. And
wait, so do we have the strat for Red Fixer to not get destroyed by the beam?
unfortunately, no. And Red Fixer showing up is showing up at like the worst possible time.
Hang on. My only thought here is, how many are these all melee folks?
No.
If you get okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're just gonna have to red shield them. Oh, like now, like red shield everybody.
I don't think I've ever seen him do that.
Me neither. That's new.
Like I didn't know he could horizontal beam.
Maybe retreat and go heal. Is your healing
Also,
disabled?
my shields keep breaking, and yeah, the healing's been disabled at this point. Come on. I mean, people have suggested I ignore Red Fixer, but I mean, he was going around and killing my dudes, so I'm not really sure I can. Maybe I'll take off and go fight White.
Yeah. So with White, our strategy was either take only the melee,
yeah,
or fight her in a small, not in a hallway, so you can easily. So even your ranged people are closer, so you can easily cross over to exit the room.
And that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Did Michaela die? I think Michaela died. I'm not seeing her anywhere. Yep, she's dead.
Cool.
How am I still finding ways to be surprised by these guys after so many fights?
Yeah, I don't know. Red Fixer pulled out a new move.
I've never seen him do that before.
I thought that beam was solely used on death.
Yeah.
But apparently he can just bust it out in Mega Man style.
Apparently. So, jeez. So, yeah, I think going forward, I would not fight Red Fixer if I could help it. I mean, not at this stage of the game.
Right.
He's I mean, he's not so bad to fight when you can heal.
Oh, I forgot she doesn't ever stop.
Yeah, she just keeps moving. Well, she stops when she's doing her chanting.
But see, like a hallway like that, if you fight her in the middle of the hallway, there's no way to avoid. Well, I mean, you've got all melee, so possibly.
Yeah, I mean, I can throw up the white shield.
That is true, and you can keep reapplying white shield because you've got plenty of bullets. I think you've got an amount of bullets.
I've I used a couple of red ones to try and mitigate that Buster Cannon.
You've got C over tiny 9 bullets.
Those are numbers?
Yeah.
Don't you tell me those aren't numbers?
Yeah. You have an integer of bullets.
Exactly. Plus or minus infinity bullets. Bullets is I, because it's imaginary.
Correct. There is So one of my...
Oh, Red's coming to join the party. This is not. This is not going to be fun.
Okay, well, we can just kind of give him a wide berth, right? Just walk around.
But he's walking right towards us.
Yeah, just retreat. Everybody leave. Oh, it's time to leave anyway.
I hate this day so much.
Now, if we... How do you trigger the heal? It's if we kill all the fixers?
No, I have to progress to the next phase.
Because everyone is so damaged, and because the fixers move so slowly,
Yeah,
maybe you can just ignore all of them and do work.
that was what I was thinking.
Everyone's too damaged to fight. I think our only choice is to try to hit that heal. Or use your healthy guard. You still have a smattering of healthy guard that you can gather if you would like to fight.
Well, I need to figure out what the new thing is.
Okay, let's get the... Yeah, okay, let's try ignoring the fixers.
But I mean, I wanted to kill them if possible because I want that big energy boost.
Yeah, no, ideally, like killing them, but...
I want to avoid having to go into dusk if possible.
Your strong guys got so damaged that I'm scared now.
Yeah. Yeah, that energy blast like
That
fucked.
beam.
That energy blast like fucked up my entire run.
Wait a minute.
Red is white.
Red is... Ooh, whoa. Red is white already.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the same.
It might be the same.
You know what I just thought, and this seems dumb, but
Like your fruit.
why are we not just preemptively giving them a shield before they even engage the fixers?
Because that would be smart, Evan.
Okay, I just... Well, next time.
When we started this channel, we made a pact that we would not at any point in our lives do the smart thing.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. I mean, it's something easy to overlook, but next time, if we're gonna go fight the red fixer, just red shield everybody up, and same for white and black.
Something I haven't been doing, which somebody suggested I should be doing, is when the fixers are around, I should cram like everybody else like into an elevator. Everyone who might be like at risk of like being beamed.
Yeah, that's true because then you can dodge the beam.
Yeah, and I should have been doing that, and I should probably put. Well, you can work. Oh,
Yeah, this is
okay.
just...
Actually, that's safe because I know red is white. But I need to figure out.
This is just one of those days where you need StarCraft levels of micromanagement.
And hugs.
Yeah, and love and hugs. You just need someone to tell you everything's gonna be okay.
Okay. It looks like they haven't changed because
Okay.
white is red.
So it's just white, red inversion, blue, purple inversion.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know where red is now, but there's a lot of red right there.
Oh.
So much red.
Hey, wait. Why is... Oh. The white blended in so perfectly with that column that I saw the life form and went, wait, why is one of them invisible? Look, if you zoom out, it's just like, wait, where did it go?
Yeah. She's firing. You need to get the fuck out. I was worried that she was gonna do the
Yeah.
thing. She did not. It's good. Okay, you guys get back up there. Fight her.
So there is...
So yeah, so melee on white actually makes her a lot more manageable.
Yeah, being able to quickly change your positioning.
Oh, she's gonna do the sweep.
White shielding for everybody.
Yeah.
Apply it. Just apply to all of them while it's paused. You can apply multiple while it's paused, right?
Yeah, I believe I can. I was hoping they'd bunch up.
No, it's not worth conserving ammo. Alright, they should be able to survive it.
And this guy's gonna need it too. The fucking smoke!
Oh, but they gotta get out of the fog. Wow.
Oh, that's a lot.
Wow, it's such a big area.
It's like the whole fucking department and the other department.
How is it possible? Okay. The only way to save them is to liberally reapply white shielding until they get out of the fog.
Even these guys are stuck in it. And that guy. Like, why is white suddenly my bane? Like, I did like 2 or 3 like days where white wasn't an issue at all.
Alex. It's because you're Mexican.
I mean, Whitey is always keeping us down. I only have 3 more shields left.
Freaking... Oh, no, you're
okay,
good.
that
You're
was
good.
enough. That was enough. Just fucking pounce on that dumb bitch. Yeah, kill her.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Red is very slowly walking towards all my other dudes.
It's okay, Red. We don't talk to Red. We don't deal with her. What is it? Oh, it's the prey.
Yeah, it's the prey.
So wait. Oh no, yeah. It bursts into a small fog cloud when you kill her.
Yeah.
So as long as you run away from it.
Ah, damn it! This guy went insane. Fucking door him.
Alright, get ready to move.
Well, we're just gonna have to kill her.
Aren't you still in range?
Motherfucker!
Okay, now everything's alright.
I didn't know that was the moment it was gonna die. Pick an abnormality you're gonna break out. There. And now the murder. Okay, we restored a little of her sanity before she died.
Oh man.
Okay, White's down. I don't know where Red is.
I mean, we'll deal with Red when we see it.
You guys should probably get to fucking elevators. What's safe to work on? Like, fucking nothing over here. There you go, these guys can do some work. And, yeesh. These guys are all beat up too.
Well, the energy bar is most of the way full.
Yeah, if I could kill Red, it would probably fill up all the way.
There's an amount of energy there.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but numbers are an amount, are they not?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I mean, that sounds promising.
Yeah.
I think. It's just one man's opinion.
Oh. This is the worst of days.
It is the worst of all times.
But, well, no. I mean, I feel like not even...
Are you trying to say something vaguely uplifting?
No. I was going to say, I feel like not even Hokma with the no pausing was this annoying.
Well, because Hakama, even with like all the bullshit, like I knew that I could take the losses because I could just restart.
Yeah.
I could go back in time and fix, what had gone wrong. But I cannot do, like, everybody I've lost is gone forever. Much like in real life. It's quite deep when you think about it that way. No, it's not. I can't carry that joke forever. God damn it! These guys who don't have all 4 of the regular work options are killing me. Okay, they're not the ones killing me. This asshole in red is the one who is literally killing me. But things, and I keep looking at Schadenfreude. Can anyone do work on her? Oh, she has a high rating still.
Is that what that said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had forgotten, but one of the Sephira effects in play reduces my stats as the day goes on. Yeah, so the tougher I can work on less and less tough things as the day goes on.
So
that's why this time I worked on like nothing but WoW abnormalities.
So should I'm wondering if we should break from our norm and just do a third video this week, because it looks like we can keep fighting, but this is going on.
Well, the day is going to be over one way or another very quickly.
Okay, you're thinking that it's going to come to a head?
Yeah, I think it's going to come to a head pretty quick.
Okay, because this approach of ignoring the fixers and doing the work seems like it might be viable.
Well, we're if I can make it to the next day, to the next segment, I'm just gonna bum rush red.
Oh, okay.
And I'm hoping that influx of energy is going to be enough to get me to the next day.
Okay.
So I figure that's going to happen really quickly because I only have to fill up the thing.
Then we will soldier on.
Small soldier on.
I saw that movie.
A lot of people saw that movie.
It was pretty fun.
That's your opinion.
Yeah. I mean, it was toys fighting. Like that's pretty much all I expected.
I was hoping you'd be a bit more confrontational when I said that's your opinion. You take that back. Them's fighting words.
Like, even when it was new, I thought, oh, okay, so this is a movie about toys coming to life and fighting each other. And as an added bonus, they gave a few of them personalities. So my expectations were met, and then I got a little bit extra.
I mean, I imagine like a lot of people was upset that it wasn't the previews made it look like it was going to be like a Toy Story kind of affair, and it was the absolute like opposite of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't even remotely like Toy Story, except superficially. It was trying to. It was a weirdly adult movie. Aimed which was marketed towards children, and I didn't care for it just because I thought it was kind of dumb, and my parents didn't care for the fact that they'd been tricked into letting me watch something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the trailers and I went, oh, these soldier toys are gonna fight these like monster toys, and they fought. It's kind of like how Pacific Rim was great for me because all I wanted was robots punching kaiju, and everything else I got after that was just bonus. It was more than I was I was willing to pay for less and got more.
But it's a little bit different because, like, you got what you were expecting out of Pacific Rim.
Yeah, and I mean, I got what I was expecting out of Small Soldiers. I guess I had the insight.
Okay.
But yeah.
Sure, you did.
I don't know.
I believe you. I don't think you're being an apologist.
Well. Oh hey, yeah, we have the magic core.
Yeah, Miho's actually doing quite good.
Oh wait.
It's okay. I'm gonna give her a shield.
That's a regular attack. Oh.
She might be able to solo him.
Yeah, I mean, if you just watch her, just reapply the shield when she starts taking damage.
If nothing else, I mean, she's making it easier for my other guys
to do actual work.
Yeah, like when I go and swarm him in a little bit, she'll
now,
make that.
What is happening in One More Work? Is that a noon or a dusk?
I don't know what. I think that might be a dusk. Wait, already? Because we just had the guys come out.
What happens if there's still guys out and then another one comes out?
We don't have to beat the dusk.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, are they gonna double up, or are we gonna have two red fixers running around?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe don't do that work until red's dead.
Well, I mean, I really think killing red is going to get me.
No,
also, I want the full heal.
Oh, shield again.
And I need more bullets too.
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna work. She can solo red, but we don't want to trigger that right now. We just want to kill.
Well, I do.
Did something escape?
Punch him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just punching.
No, I'm saying we don't want to like activate the noon or whatever, the dusk, until this red is dead.
No, we do. because now I can just descend upon him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Pale's running around, so...
Pale right next to you.
Yeah, I do want to finish this day ASAP. So, I got the full heal, and now I also have, bullets again.
Wait, what's Pale doing?
I think Pale's chasing my dudes, but it's okay, because they're all running away.
Alright, excellent. So let's...
Ooh.
Whoa!
Yeah, I looked away for too long. I mean, I don't really care if Miho dies too much. Like, I don't have sentimental value on her.
Okay, it's cool. She's gonna win before
Yeah, she's
the
gonna...
shield wins out. Ah! Shot!
Yeah, you fuckers now can run away. Oh, there's black!
Well... And is that
And white!
Okay, wait. We don't want to engage. We want to reload.
No, that's why I'm trying to run them over the elevator.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them to get killed by his death laser beam. Okay.
Hey!
Okay.
Hey!
I can't see my stats, but I got an A somehow.
You got a 90 blah percent survival rate.
Okay. We did it. My plan worked.
Third time's a charm.
I do take a little gratification in that my Red was my nemesis for that run, and killing him was the one who got me in. Oh, these are all bad.
Wait, old lady.
Yeah, you have to keep working on her, otherwise she gets upset, and I forget if she escapes or if she just drains your energy.
Well, Big Bird isn't a problem unless the other birds escape, right?
No, Big Bird's bad because he comes out when too many people die.
Oh, Meat Lantern's easy.
Yeah, Meat Lantern's not a big deal. I'll go with Meat Lantern. I don't want Censored. I don't want any of these.
Well, isn't Censored the easiest one of these?
I mean,
because for all
no,
he's just a guy that comes out.
Beauty and the Beast. Oh, hey, look, there's Plague Doctor.
Oh.
we're not going to touch Plague Doctor. Big and Bad Might Be Bad Wolf would have been great if I didn't have Red, but yeah, I don't want to. And they're going to be too close together. So yeah, we're going with Beauty and the Beast. And okay, we're done. We're done with that day.
All right.
Now we can read.
Story time. Whoa! What is happening to reality? Is that a?
That yeah, and we got pictures of Yasad and some buddies over there. That's funny. And also the background's gone really Pomo.
Yeah. And space.
Yeah, you got to say the ellipsis.
Oh right. Do you remember when we still knew the warmth of the sun? We have become too cold to cherish such thing. No, the warmth wasn't meant for us from the start. You felt it too, don't you?
There are like 3 different tenses in that sentence.
I can see you longing something since the moment you stepped into this room.
I long things. Yeah.
Harumph. There's a tale about the 2 doors. The doors that never wanted to be opened, but had to.
It's Carmen.
Oh, yeah. It's me. Are you there? Can I come in? I didn't want to hear. I wanted to pretend I was not in the room. I knew what she was going to say.
Pizza's ready.
Sometimes she could get extremely reckless. It frightened me whenever she did that. Open the door. I saw her eyes right after opening the doors. Except I didn't.
It's just the fact that her face is scribbly lines is cracking me up.
No.
Like, of all the ways you could censor her face, that's what they couldn't draw her like from behind.
She walked into your laboratory and started illustrating her hypothesis. Carefully, yet decidedly. You wanted to say that it's preposterous, but like always, you were persuaded.
I'm very attracted to a woman with scribbles in her face. I can't say no to that.
You didn't want to admit that there's only one way. What made us so upset is how she put it calmly as if it's not our business. And how we had to just tolerate it.
Oh, look, she has like an adorable little like
Oh,
hairpin.
the bear! That is, man, that's so cute.
That's adorable, yeah.
Oh. Was I that one?
I think you were Malkuth?
Yeah. Hod, you were Hod. And,
Wait, I think you were Hod.
is that Malkuth?
This is Malkuth.
Let's do it.
We can't proceed any further than this.
Oh, that's your son.
I was Yasad. But we will manage.
Yeah.
That's Hod.
We have Carmen, after all. That's coffee.
Oh, that's... It will all work out. Oh, this is supposed to be pre-coffee.
This is young. Yeah. They're all young. Okay, you're a hairband.
Yeah. Biological scans say Carmen is the fittest of all candidates. She can bench press like 200 pounds. We haven't run a precision test, so if we want to find another candidate, we can...
Carmen can...
Carmen is... If it's Carmen.
Carmen.
Good catch.
You're the little...
You should have been the one to die.
Damn it, Tiferet. The research was not bearing any fruit. People's eyes glittering with expectation, even.
I like that you said research instead of research.
Oh.
No, I just mean, like, it sounds like the kind of dramatic way he would say it.
Okay, cool.
That cadence.
She was on the edge. One more step would make her fall. But one day, she saw Enoch stopped breathing. I messed that up a little because I could... The path was always in the sight. The path was always in the sight.
But Evan, she saw him stopped breathing.
Damn it, Starfire. One glance below the fall, and she won't lift her head again. There's no answer, no matter how many times she called. Only the sound of water flowing fills the air. I was just pulling the doorknob like as if I'm insane. But I hoped it will never open. Damn it.
I never would have thought you could have, like, past, present, and future tense in the same sentence before I played this game. Yeah. And I'm learning so much.
I hoped countless times. Open the door. Whoa. I saw a pair of closed eyes after I opened the doors. The doors.
Yes. You know, like the band.
Yeah. I stepped into the bath myself.
There is a bath?
Yeah. So not a fragment of needless emotion, such as guilt, piles up. We saw. She was alive, although bleeding and unconscious. But we violated her body with our own hands and buried her underneath the ground.
I'm hoping he's saying that they violated her by burying
yes,
her.
that is what I choose to believe.
Otherwise, that's a much worse sentence.
Why was she so cruel, and why were we so cruel?
I also think, I guess that's... Because there's that abnormality, the bathtub with the blood in it.
Oh.
So I'm guessing that's what people are saying is the story connection, that maybe it's the bathtub that she died in or something.
Alright. Wait, sorry, I just noticed, like, in the melted... Why are there eyeballs? Are those eyes in the lamps over there?
Yeah, it's postmodern.
Okay. We asked this answerless question to the toast that celebrates the success bloomed with death.
What does that mean? This whole bit right here is word salad.
However, I found a way to redeem myself.
I ate the toast.
You have come to the right place.
That smile is fucking... It's creepy, but it's also hilarious.
This is the room where she is sleeping. Don't worry, she won't wake up with this much noise.
I checked.
Can you meet her again? Let's do this. Ask her who is watching you from the beginning. I have something to confess. I actually have a weaker heart than everyone thinks. I always say things like, count on me, just follow me in front of people. But I was never sure about things I do. If anyone is harmed or put in trouble because of what I do, I will definitely hate myself. I know it. That's why I need to ask you a favor. No matter what I become, please finish what I started. We humans have weak heart. One crack on it, and it will easily crumble. I am not different, but you will endure it. The only way never changes. You know what I mean, don't you? Are you not sure? I have this routine when I fear the path I took. It's like photosynthesis of plants. Don't be so tense. Just close your eyes. Yes, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible so that your mind is comfortable too.
This is weirdly peaceful after that horrifying day.
Yeah. It tickles, no. But just wait. And
now the horror.
Fade away. Oh god! Oh god, that's so scary! What? Adam, is that is this terminal dogma a rump? Yes, I was the only one. I was the only one who would fulfill her ideal. I was the only one who could finish it. Only me. But she didn't tell me that this path is riddled with thorns and spikes. Yeah. This is the bucket, created from Carmen's sacrifice. That's the bucket.
That's the bucket.
Okay. The bucket is the start and the destination of this place. Cogito is endlessly produced here, spewing life and death. When we saw the bath was overflowing, we thought everything's over.
We're using a lot of metaphors here.
However, we couldn't be more wrong than that. She is alive, like this. She saw every path we walked.
Like this.
So she's the bucket? She's the bucket.
Well, she's in the bucket.
Okay.
Her brain is, like, I guess, a component of the bucket.
Alright. Her ideal was too grand. Our minuscule power could not fill it. She sacrificed her everything. But you and I remember what we have done to become a wing, and to stay in the wing. It was revolting at first. But how did we change after first few times? We flawlessly finished those hideous missions just like other wings. They even evolved their own unique cruelty that can't be found in other wings. The story about sacrificing humans to fulfill our ideal needed to be continued. So we had to look like we're maniacs about energy production. But we all know this. Damn it. But we all know this, referring to whatever happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Were we really only pretending when we were reluctant about countless deaths? Scrambling through the brain of a living person to join the world, evading the head and the eye. Throwing a person to a monster just to gain energy. Reincarnate a man just to live through his agony again. Do you think there's something that a normal person would do? But we closed our eyes and ears. We eventually ended up feeling nothing about what we do. I named myself Abram to remember these sins, sacrificing innocent... Okay, like the Bible story.
Well, that's Abraham, but I'm assuming that's what's being referenced here.
Yeah. What did I expect to... Did he just flicker?
Yeah.
What did I expect?
That's how he changes expressions.
To achieve... Okay. To achieve doing this. I don't even know anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. It just doesn't.
Oh, okay.
We were wrong from the start. What's left for you and I is atonement. Oh, it's...
Yeah. You already knew. We did not meaninglessly embrace this pain. Tiphereth knew this long ago.
Long time ago.
Did it say a long time ago?
Yes, it did.
That's why he was always walked ahead of me. One day I realized that you and Tiphereth were looking at the same place.
It said Tiferet. It didn't have an H.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just didn't want to admit that I am behind. I think that's why I was always angry. I am a Sepher of the middle department. I can't be fallen behind, can I? That's the reason I told you to have some expectation. We must show them someday. Show them how valuable our result is. Show them how valuable our result is.
Expectation of the meaning of existence. Okay.
Sure.
You will fall onto the ground, no matter how much expectation you have. Photosynthesis was for plants, after all. Yes, it was. It was not for someone like you and me. Don't you know already? We drove Carmen to death. Oh, it's Gabriel.
Yeah.
I was always furious without a clear reason. It always felt like I'm missing something, but I didn't know what that something is.
The bad grammar actually works with the Russian accent.
Yeah, it does. This frustration was expressed in a rather bad way, as you saw. This madness was without purpose, never went away. What? I added a word. This madness without purpose never went away. If you didn't stop me, it would have devoured me. Look, we can't go back to the start. The situation has changed too much. But I was able to keep my promise with her because you stopped me. You need to remember now.
You need to remember now. Oh, damn it.
She would want you to protect what's left, rather than suffer in guilt.
Really? That's the one?
Yeah. Courage to defend. Yeah, are we gonna go through everybody?
Eventually. We did like 3 of them last time.
Yes. She entrusted me what's left. But we were not the people who Carmen thought we are. The only person that believed in us was gone. There was nobody left. Jesse. Well, he's got the coffee, so
Yeah.
it's old.
Well,
he's the
it's
bot.
the robot, too.
Yeah.
Although the coffee is like weirdly, like, crappily drawn.
Yeah, it's like a cardboard cup.
Yeah, normally it looks like an actual cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Manager, do you know why I chose a small company among all the other wings? Of course, Carmen's moving speech played some part, but the decisive factor was I finally got the right tone. It's hard to get that one out. Because I liked how everyone here trusted Carmen. You know how meaningless the word trust is nowadays, don't you? Even more so. Carmen trusted you to the moment of death. So did everyone who left. Why do you think I was able to survive until the end? Look around you. Everyone came just for you, and they're waiting. Someone faithful and trustworthy.
Okay. How are you so sure? Carmen is here, not living nor dead. How can you walk towards unpredictable future?
The unpredictable future.
Damn it. I put in the error because I was accustomed. How can you walk towards the unpredictable future, leaving her here? We are obliged to be trapped in this cycle of eternity. But you want to reach tomorrow. You want to escape this regret and atonement?
Yeah, that's right.
But we don't want to escape the atonement. Okay. We want the There is the final door past here that didn't appear in the story.
I think the idea is that you want to escape having to atone.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
the circumstances that force you to atone.
I can't open it. It only opens to those who are not soaked in regret.
Here's a towel.
Do you think you can open it? Open the door.
I have no choice.
Oh, is the seed of light like germinating? We're not reading this.
Why is it only darkness that I am seeing?
I mean, this is...
Why can't my voice reach you in the end? Me.
Like, is Carmen gonna be the seed of light because she's the bucket and the something? Okay.
Did I accidentally skip a thing?
I don't know.
I saw a brief flash of something, and I can't... I had clicked because it was dark for a long time.
I mean, we can skip through the story again, right? 'Cause...
If need be, yeah. Whatever. It's probably fine.
I mean, next time we'll check.
Okay, that was an incredibly short video.
Yeah, right? The days hopefully won't force us to be this long. So.
I think there's only 1 day left, maybe? 2
Well,
days? There can't be more than 2 days.
In any case, thanks for watching if indeed you still are. And hopefully it'll be shorter next time.
There's like 3 people.
Yeah.
Soon as this finishes loading. So that... Okay, here we go.
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.